Regardless whether you like it or you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, one thing for damn sure, you are gonna respect it.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to All the Gold Podcast. I'm your host, Derek J. Listen, Coop had something come up unexpectedly, and he's dealing with that. So he will be back tomorrow. But right now he's dealing with something. So basically, I'm on my own tonight. Wow, this is a good Raw. Very, very. I won't say action. I'll say action packed. It was pretty good, pretty decent. I think it was overall a great show, a lot of surprises and a lot of, well, to me, one tie-in I was really looking forward to that actually happened. So let's get right into it. WWE Raw live from Greenville, South Carolina. Logan Paul kicks off the show, says he will be the new world champion, and says that Jey can't handle the weight of being champion. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. If Jey can't be the champion, how are you going to be champion, sir? Like, what have you done? What stock have you put in, Mr. Logan Paul? You know? So anyway, that's what he said. And basically, I think he's just running his mouth at the moment. But anyway, Gunther interrupts Logan Paul when he came out. And the crowd was with Gunther. And then actually, they wasn't with Gunther at first. Excuse me. The crowd was loud and they tapped you tapped out chants. But then they started getting into what Gunther was saying. And Gunther sarcastically was hyping up Logan Paul. And then Gunther said it was personal to him. And then he'll eat him alive. Jey then sneaks behind Logan Paul and super kicks him. And then says he'll see Gunther in Phoenix. So basically they're basically going at it, man. Is this the match that I want to see at Saturday Night Main Event? I mean, it's a good, filler match, if you want to say that. But we all know that Jey is going to win, right? Without a shadow of doubt. I'm looking forward to maybe Logan. Okay, let's just put it like this. If Logan wins, I would like to see him versus Gunther. For some reason, I just want to see him get his ass beat. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to, maybe Gunther's next title reign. And I think what they're doing with Gunther is trying to build him back up, make him look like a monster again. So we shall see. But yeah, that was the first segment, guys. And hold up, we got two watching right now. I know I'm by myself, guys. Let me put it on my comments just to make sure. Remember, if you have anything you want to say, you want to air out, just please leave it in the comment section. I will read it live. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get this thing situated since I'm running it on my own right now. All right, so the next match, basically, well, actually not the next match, but they show the fallout of Roxanne and Julia, and shows Roxanne signing her new Raw contract with Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce officially welcomes her to the Monday Night Raw family. And can I say one thing? Because they introduced, they did some things with the Money in the Bank qualifiers, and I'm kind of pissed that they spoil returns, right? Because they spoiled the return with Kairi Sane, and I think that was an opportunity to have a huge pop for Kairi Sane. And, I think they just dropped the ball. And I hate when they do that. I hate when they spoil returns because, like, you got a chance to get a pop from the crowd and, make people, just get that element of excitement and surprise. And they just always drop the ball with these returns, man, announcing them in advance. So I really didn't like that. But it could have been a massive surprise if people wasn't expecting Kairi to come back. I mean, I'm pretty sure by now you probably heard it in the blogs that she was already in Greenville, South Carolina. But, some people don't watch the wrestling websites all the time. I think that would have been still been a good surprise. Afterwards, Jey Uso was backstage with Paul Heyman. Paul says, let him spit facts. And before I even do that, let's see. Get myself off here. 1 second. like he said, basically he was backstage with Paul Heyman. This is the file that I had to show you guys before. That's when Jey super kicked Logan Paul in the face. And yeah, that's why Paul got that bloody lip at towards the end. But anyway, Jey Uso is backstage with Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman says, let him spit facts. And says Bron Breakker is not looking for his title. He's there to slow Jay's momentum down. And it doesn't matter if it's Logan. It doesn't matter if it's Gunther or Jey. They're all going to be short-term champions. And that the long-term plan is Seth Rollins. And then that, after that, he left and walked off. And, to me, like I said, they built enough for Seth to win the belt. And, I mean, it's kind of true what Paul Heyman says to me. I think that, whoever wins this belt, whoever changes the belt, it's going to be a short championship run because eventually they are going to give it to Seth Rollins. And I think it's by SummerSlam, too. If you ask me, I think it's by SummerSlam. I think Rollins probably wins at SummerSlam, takes the belt. I think Jey will still have it in SummerSlam. For some reason, I don't think Gunther versus Jey or Gunther versus Logan, whoever wins that match between them two, which I know is going to be Jey, I don't think Gunther wins that match. I think it's going to be some type of interference angle, something that's disqualification that's going to get Gunther's not going to lose clean. It's going to be some type of interference angle. They're not going to make Gunther lose clean to Jey again, but he's not going to beat Jey. So I think, like I said, just building Seth Rollins winning the championship. Paul is right about that. Let's move on to the first match of the night. It was a pretty damn good match. It was Penta versus AJ Styles versus JD McDonagh and Finn Bálor. Weird thing about it though, Penta had his entrance, came out, and this happened a couple times tonight, and it's been happening for a couple weeks too. Like some of the wrestlers are not getting their entrances shown on Netflix. I don't know why. Maybe it's a new thing. I don't know what they're doing, but I think that's stupid as hell for them not to get their entrances on Monday Night Raw. And excuse me. So it was a slow start, and everyone was getting their like temperature checks in, and just slow pace back and forth match. But after the break, this is after the first break, this is where it picks up. JD McDonagh hit a snapmare suplex and tags Finn in. Bálor tries to rip the mask off Penta while Penta was on the top turnbuckle, and then he tried to do suplex to Penta, but he reversed it with a crossbody to JD McDonagh and laid him out. JD actually makes the tag to Bálor. Bálor tags in, and McDonagh tries to take out Penta. Then Styles broke up the pinfall. Just ran in the ring and broke up the pinfall. Thomas, what's up, man? Thomas, what's up, yo? See you in there, man. I appreciate you, man. I got a comment from Thomas, man. I'm running solo tonight, man. Running solo. Got 4 watching right now. Hey, man, if you guys got something to say, man, y'all want to just chat it up with me because I'm running this solo. Usually I have Coop to bounce off. Just let me know, man. I'll read your comments live as we're going through this. Yeah, man, just leave your comments down below. Here's a picture with, I think it was with Penta. And, well, it's just Penta right now. That's all I can find right there. But anyway, just going to keep going on through this match. Let me see where I left off at. Oh, yeah, so McDonagh tries to take out Penta. Bálor broke up the pinfall. Then Carlito got an interference. Carlito started to try to interfere with the match, and then Styles hit a moonsault into inverted DDT to McDonagh on the outside. Though that was a pretty cool spot. What's up, Chaos? Chaos, man, I'm running good. I'm running good. I'm running solo tonight, yo. I'm running solo. What's good, man? The Judgment Day is bad for Finn. He needs to get back into the main event somehow. Oh, he is, man. I think they still going to push Finn Bálor. I still think they're going to push him like they talked about earlier last year, or late last year, excuse me. Late last year, I think they said something about pushing Finn, and I think they're starting to do it now. You start to see little cracks within the Judgment Day. And, yeah, you'll see Finn getting pushed again. But what's good, Chaos, man? I appreciate you made it through. Elva, what's up? She said, do you think that they're trying to build up Penta and El Grande Americano for the the Worlds Collide show on the 7th? Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, without a shadow of a doubt. I think they're going to build them 2 up for the Worlds Collide show. I think that they're going to this is actually going to culminate with Chad Gable being getting his mask taken off at Worlds Collide. I think that's going to be the end of El Grande Americano. I mean, I don't see no use for the character anymore. I don't see no use. I mean, I see that he's just being a nuisance to Penta right now and maybe Ray Phoenix, but I just don't see, the use of that character anymore. Plus, I think he's just kind of overstayed his welcome. Let me get back to this match real quick. So where I left off at, Styles hit a moonsault and inverted DDT to McDonagh on the outside, though that was a cool spot. And there was a second break after that. AJ with a hot tag to Penta, and then Finn hit a hot tag to JD. Now, JD, before he got in the ring, he stumbled in the ring. He stumbled to the ring. He had to catch his footing, man. And, yeah, man, that big-ass head had him tipping over. Pause. That was wild. JD with a standing Spanish fly, and then Penta climbs the ropes. He got on top of the ropes. Carlito tried to interfere with Penta again. AJ Styles takes out Carlito. Penta hits a Mexican destroyer on the outside to JD McDonagh from the steel steps. After that, he got up and leaned against the barricade. This is right here when I'm showing you this picture right here when El Grande Americano hit him with the metal plate from behind, like a headbutt from behind, and kind of knocked out Penta, got him discombobulated, whatever. They rolled him back in the ring. Finn hit him with the coup de grace, and then Penta once again for the victory. So my question for you is question to the audience. Chaos said, you need another voice. He said, I'm always down. Yeah, hey, Chaos, man, whenever Coop probably go down, man, you want to join in? I'll let you know in advance, man. We get you on, yo. No, without a shadow of a doubt. I got you. Oh, we always need a third wheel just in case, you know what I'm saying? But that's cool, man. Yeah, I get you on here. What I think about this match, I think this match was it was a good showing for, all the participants in the match. Like you said, I think Finn is really breaking off from the Judgment Day. It's no use for I don't even know if he breaks off from the Judgment Day and starts his own faction. We'll talk about that later on because it's a segment that I really liked and it caught my attention real, I like later on in the show. But I think, I don't know why I'm disliking Penta taking all these damn pinfalls. This is like the second back-to-back pinfall he took, Is he taking steam from him? I don't know. I think he's over right now. Of course he's over. But you don't want to keep having him take pins, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in the outcome, in the long run, I think, like I said, that it culminates at Worlds Collide. I'm agreeing with Elva on that comment that she made. I think all this ends at Worlds Collide. I think they demask El Grande, and it's going to be Chad Gable. So, we'll see. All right, so Kathy Kelly was backstage with Io Sky, and she was just asking Io Sky about Money in the Bank, and Io says she will be ready for whoever wins the Money in the Bank. And then Becky Lynch walks up, and Becky Lynch says Io never beat her one-on-one before and says she's already put down one champ, and she's not afraid to take down another. And her music hits, and then she proceeds to the entrance ramp. So that was interesting. Chaos got another comment, said Pentagon is fresh. Maybe they want his brother to come up to help him so he get Lucha Bros. Yeah, I think that's going to come late real soon. I think they're going to, bring them together. I mean, at this point, I mean, I kind of see them as a tag team, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can do some damage as a tag team. Like I said, we was talking about that the past couple of shows. I think that the Lucha Bros are well needed inside the tag division. Without a shadow of a doubt, because it's the tag division is suffering bad on Raw. So they definitely can spice things up a little bit. Thomas, what's up? Thomas says, I'm not impressed with Penta. Why not, man? I think Penta doing a hell of a job. I just think he's just taking too many pins at the moment. I just don't want him to lose his momentum. And I'll have to be an old man tonight. I'm sorry, I'm about to put my glasses on because my damn eyes ain't that crisp like it used to be. Okay, this is much better now. I can see. So Logan Paul was backstage, and and Seth Rollins into the picture and says if Logan can get past Jay Gunther, he will be waiting on the other side, and they can run their run their match from WrestleMania way back when. And but this time it's going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then New Day was shown in the background. I don't know if y'all caught that, but New Day was shown in the background with Grayson Waller. I was trying to figure out what is that about, because later on in the show, we had Grayson Waller versus Sheamus. So it was very interesting to see New Day talking to Grayson Waller. So I don't know what that is about. So we'll see. These glasses are making me look like a goddamn nerd right now. So I'm gonna take these off. Yeah, those are my reading glasses, yo. Sorry. Let me move on. So the women's Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat match. Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Roxanne Perez. This is a good match. This is a pretty decent match. All ladies involved are well established. I like to see that Roxanne Perez was basically in her first Raw match and she qualified. So here's a picture of Roxanne, Becky. This was a great match, man. Like I said, a good showing from all three women. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Roxanne, let me just start off the key points in the match. Roxanne with a tope suicida, and she took out Natty and Becky. It was a slow start to the match before I even do all that. Slow starts, it was getting the feel of doing the temperature check with each other. And then that's when it started picking up when she hit the tope suicida, taking out Natty and Becky right before the commercial break. But after the commercial break, that's when it started picking up, second half of the match. Natty attempts double sharpshooter, and it was unsuccessful. Roxanne tries to attempt a pop rocks, but that was unsuccessful. But Becky Lynch hits her manhandle slam, and she hits it on Roxanne, but Natalya breaks up the 3 count, saving Roxanne and saving her spot, you know. So then Roxanne hits a pop rocks, and Natty caught a suplex. He was in the corner, and then Roxanne was on the turnbuckle. Becky's was like, you know, in the middle, and then Natty was on the outside. But anyway, she hit the pop rocks, and then Natty hits the snap German suplex. That was a cool spot, but it was a little bit, I really wasn't feeling it because it was too choreographed to me, put it like that. We got 6 in the building. Chaos says, Pentagon is amazing. Just look up Lucha Underground. You damn right. I was trying to tell Thomas that. You got to give him a shot. Let's get back to this match though. After that suplex pop rocks thing, Roxanne and Becky exchanged blows in the middle of the ring. They was going back and forth with some pretty hard hitting blows, and then Natalya hit a sit out powerbomb on Becky. Then Natalya hits a superplex on Roxanne and then rolled it right into a sharpshooter. Natty then tried to hit a double sharpshooter. Had him in there for a little bit, and then Becky, I think Becky got off of her or something, that they reached the ropes or some crazy shit like that. But anyway, they got out of it, and I don't think they got the ropes because I think this is I think it was no rope grabbing this one. Anyway, whatever. Becky hit a manhandle slam, but Lyra Valkyria got into the match, and I really wasn't shocked to see Lyra, but I was shocked to see her without no nose guard on because I thought she actually broke her nose, but I guess maybe it healed in time. I don't know. But Lyra Valkyria got into the match. She interfered with Becky, pulled Becky from making the 3 count, and then Roxanne hit the pop rocks on Natty for the win. But it just shows you that this program between Becky and Lyra Valkyria is not over yet, and there's more to come from that. Still want to see Bayley involved in that. We'll see, man. Hopefully Bayley retires. I'm not sure why the hell Bayley's out right now, but we'll see in the long run. Thomas came back. Thomas said, "Isn't he isn't the same as he was in Lucha Underground?" Yeah, because he's older now. He's older now. You know, time will do that to you, Thomas. Time will definitely do that shit to you. Slow you down. Look, I can't even move without popping my knee sometimes. And Chaos says, her and her flapping ass wings can fuck right off. Girl is a joke with her gimmick. You're talking about Lyra Valkyria. They call her the bird woman. That's crazy. Yeah, for sure, Chaos. Yeah, she that gimmick is, I don't know what they thought that gimmick was going to do. It's like them old gimmicks from the 90s when Vince used to dress like Duke the Dumpster Droese, Repo Man and stuff. I look at it like that, yo. It's just like one of them, just real gimmicky. I don't like it. Let's see. So yeah, man. So like I said, Lyra Valkyria, she's into this match right now, and she inserted herself back into the feud with Becky Lynch. So they're going to keep pulling on. Good to see Roxanne in her first victory on Monday Night Raw, for her first official victory on Monday Night Raw as a Raw superstar. That was pretty cool. She qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank match. And like I said, Roxanne is a fresh face, and I'm excited to see her and what she's going to be able to accomplish on Monday Night Raw. And hopefully she has a successful career in the main roster, because I enjoyed her in NXT, and she's a real formidable person, even as Roxy when she was in, at Booker T school, and she did some stuff. I think it was, what was Roxy? Did she did some NWA stuff? Or was it, I think it was, I got to go back and look, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah, she's pretty damn good. So anyway, let's get to the next match, ladies and gentlemen. The next match after that was, no, let's not get to the next match. Let's get to the next segment. The next segment was Jey Uso's backstage, and Sami says, "Don't worry about Bron and Seth. He'll take care of them at Saturday night's main event." And I'm trying to tell everybody, man, Chaos got another one. Chaos says she's going to fly and steal your French fries at the beach. Shit, stupid. Like a seagull. Like a damn seagull. Yeah, she definitely is going to do that. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, she could definitely go do that. Yeah, so it's something up with Sami, man. I think Sami, I just don't trust him for some reason. First of all, his timing is weird, and not only that, his timing is weird. It's like Sami, basically, his facial expressions are weird too. I mean, like, it just looks like I want to do something, but I don't want to pull the trigger right now. It's that type of look, So I don't know what's up with Sami, but I'm telling you this, Sami's up to something, yo. And I think Sami's going to betray. He's going to betray CM Punk at Saturday night's main event, or he's going to interfere in Jey and Logan Paul's match somehow. And I hope that's not the case. I hope they don't cost Jey the championship, but we'll see. Chaos got another one. He said, "Roxanne is fresh. I might leave my girl. She looks at me with those eyes." Nah, bro. You can't do that, bro. Can't do that. Then they showed the next segment. They showed a nostalgic clip of Michael Cole versus John Cena in 2012. I was like, okay, we don't want to see no coal miners at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why I get why they showed it, but I really wasn't into that one. That could have been a whole segment for another backstage segment for maybe Judgment Day or somebody, but that was like a waste of TV time. I might want to see that bullshit. Michael Cole in the ring, getting his pants ripped off, John smacking his ass, and yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, Adam Pearce was backstage with Akira Tozawa and asked him, is this what he wants? And he says the match is official between him and Rusev next week on Monday Night Raw. Chad Gable enters the scene with Ivy Nile and says to Tozawa, Rusev will end him like he did Otis. Gable then talks about Money in the Bank, and New Day comes in and starts to gloat and talking about the tag team championships, talking about their championships. Chad says those titles are coming home to Alpha Academy with all due respect. Pierce asks all of them to leave, and Wood says he obliges, but it smells like midlife crisis in here. Then Pierce is like, what the hell does that even mean? That's a dumbass segment. I swear. They should have ended it with Chad Gable talking about Akira Tozawa was going to get his career ended like Otis did, something like that. I think that was just weird. This New Day is a joke now. I mean, they always been like comedy. Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling them. I'm not feeling the whole tag division on Raw. It's just terrible. But anyway, moving right along, because the next match would be Grayson Waller versus Sheamus. And this was a pretty hard-hitting match, man. Grayson Waller and Sheamus went at it. It's good to see Sheamus back on TV 2 weeks in a row now. See Sheamus in his milky body. Because Sheamus, boy, I swear, Sheamus pale as hell. But here's another no entrance. And then Grayson Waller didn't get an entrance. He was in there like one of them 90s jobbers, just waiting in the ring for, his opponent to crush him. And it started off slow. Just a lot of grapples, slow start. And Sheamus did hit an Irish curse backbreaker right before the commercial break. After the break, Grayson tries to chop Sheamus. that shit was obsolete because Sheamus then threw him in the corner, stopped chopping him, like gave him 10 chops of his own. Waller looked like he was out of it mentally. Waller hit a rolling senton into the flatliner. That you know, that movie dives in between the ropes and then hit the senton. That was pretty cool. I mean, I like Grayson Waller a little bit, but yeah, I'm just waiting for him and Austin Theory to break up. Before I go any further, Chaos had another one. He said, Pat seemed very toned down on commentary. I think he's doing a good job now. Homie, calm down. Maybe they told him to, or he responded to the haters. Could be. He did seem a lot of toned down for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Definitely a different side, Pat. I wonder why they tell him to tone it down. If that's the case, I don't know. Maybe because of sponsors. We'll see. But back to Sheamus. Yeah, so Sheamus hit 10 chops of his own. Waller hit the rolling senton, and then the flatliner. Sheamus then chokes out Grayson Waller. He had this weird ass choke on him, right? Like he was holding him from the neck, and he pulled him back like a sack of potatoes, and then he just tossed him. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Sheamus trying to choke this man out for real, and yeah, after he did that, he hit that move, the Irish smile, when he put his fingers in his mouth. First of all, with all due respect, you're not putting your damn hands in my mouth. You're not doing that. The hell no. You're not putting your hands in my mouth. I don't know where your hands been, brother, but that's not, you're not putting your hands in my mouth. That's crazy as hell. Just raw fingers. And nah, we ain't doing all that. Waller tries to hit the 10 beats of the Bálor. Sheamus caught him and reversed it, and then he hit the white noise on the apron, but looks like he didn't really bring him down on the apron. Like Waller got caught up on the rope and then fell down to the outside. It was crazy. It was a crazy move, but yeah, Waller sold that one. Then Waller tries to walk away, but Austin Theory stops him and like, yo, we don't do this. We don't walk away. That's when Sheamus grabbed Grayson Waller from behind, got him on the ropes, hit the 10 beats of the Bálor, and then dragged him in the ring. Continued to assault Grayson Waller a little bit more, and then hits him with the brogue kick for the win. Like I said, this match was pretty good. Like I said, it's 2 weeks in a row Sheamus on TV. That's good for business, in my opinion. I think Sheamus was a good champion. I know when I was younger, I overlooked him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was like, Sheamus, you know what I'm saying? But he's hard hitting, and I kind of appreciate his work now. He's really good in the ring, you know what I'm saying, to work with. And I just want to see him in the Intercontinental title picture now. So I want to see him get that Intercontinental Championship. Let's move right along. Michael Cole and Pat McAfee interviews this son of a bitch, Tyrese Halliburton. Now, I'm going to let you guys know. Reason why I said that, because I'm a Knicks fan. And I don't like that they're giving the love to one of the Indiana Pacers. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want. But I think the Eastern Conference Finals is going through New York. And I think the Knicks are going to win the NBA championship. So that's just my opinion. You know, if you disagree, that's on you. But that's my take on it. Chaos says, I think of Mick Foley with the mandible claw. Nope, these dudes, yeah. I know the mandible claw was gross too, man. But oh God, man. I just don't, for me, it's just like a germ thing, man. I'm like, yo, you're not putting your hands in my mouth, yo. That's crazy. 76ers fans don't care one way or the other. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They don't give a damn. Shit, I don't know. Josh Harris, man, that's he owns the Washington Commanders, or one of the majority owners, and I think he needs to sell the 76ers and focus more on Washington. That's my Washington is my football team. I know it's weird, Knicks fan, Washington football team fan, but I just think that you got to focus on football and leave the 76ers alone. Go ahead, sell the damn team. But let's get back to it, yo. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee interviewed Tyrese Halliburton. They were talking about the WWE 2K25 special DLC. Then they were talking about the Eastern Conference Finals against the Knicks and how they're going to be up 2-0 on the. I'm like, yo. Oh, I think Cole said the Knicks will be 2-0 on the Pacers, and then that's when McAfee jumped in and was like, you call Michael Cole a bag of trash and all that shit. But yeah, man, I think that New York is going to win the chip this year. So. That's just me. Could be, they got a tough match in the West. They got Timberwolves, and they got who made it? Timberwolves and damn, what was the other team? Oh, OKC. Yeah, OKC. So we'll see. Thomas said, take your hands up my mouth. Hey, yo. And then can Iverson come back? Jesus. I don't know. Is he banned from the 76ers or something? Or they not like honoring him or something? I don't know. I don't know what that's about, yo. I gotta check that out. Yeah, man. So let's move on. Kathy Kelly was backstage with Gunther, and in comes Seth Rollins into the picture. Seth says that the work that Gunther did with his championship was excellent, being sarcastic, of course. And then Gunther says his long-term, Gunther says his long-term vision is nearsighted, basically telling Seth that your long-term vision is nearsighted. And Seth says Gunther will make himself a target if he wins the championship. He's just basically warning Gunther, hey, you win the championship, you're going to be a target on my list. And Gunther says he eagerly awaits it and then walks off and leaves Seth quiet, had him thinking to himself, had the boy shook up, in my opinion. Don't think you want to run into this picture and then try to bully Gunther. You lost your damn mind, Mr. Fashion Nova. You lost your mind? Think you want to go against the ring general like that? Lost your damn mind, Seth. Chill out, bro. Now, that was the one of the segment, but I'm getting to a match right now, right? Now, this match is pretty graphic, man. And I elected not to show the picture of Zoey Stark's knee injury because I do have the picture of it, but I'm going to elect not to show it because of, it's bad taste. I don't want to show them my injury. But let's just say that the injury is pretty gruesome. I'm going to get to it, though, but let me see if I have it, though. I'm not going to share it. I'm going to see. I don't have that picture, but I do have this picture right here. And this is a picture of Kairi, Sane, and Rhea Ripley. But let's get to it real quick. Rhea Ripley versus Kairi, Sane to start off with Zoey Stark in the triple threat match for the women's Money in the Bank qualifier. It was a slow start, back and forth action. Like I said, it's always the beginning of the matches. They always start off slow, and you always do a temperature check to get the feel of, the opponents. It was just a gruesome injury, man. I'm going to get right to it, man. Zoey Stark attempted a missile drop kick. And in this missile drop kick, she landed so awkward that her knee was bent, like it twisted and it was bent. Like it happened so fast, but if you slow down the frame, I actually got it in the frame. See people saying what injury? Shit. Should I show this? Chaos, let me get your opinion, Chaos. Should I show this? Should I show this? Chat, man, let me know, because I don't know, but let me see. I think I have it. Let me see. Let me give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. I did have it. Y'all gonna have to give me 1 second, yo. Cause it was really gross, man. Shit, you know what? They took it down too. Actually, I think I saved one, but it's a file that I can't save on here. But I'm gonna go ahead and share these two right here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I said yes. I didn't see that shit. Yeah, I'm about to show you these two right here, yo. Let me remove Rhea and what you call him real quick. And he said, "What injury?" It's she suffered a look like she tore her damn knee up real bad, yo. Here we go. Let me see injury. So right here, she was shown in her. She did a missile drop kick and was shown like her knee was bent so bad when she came down. Like I had to jump back, and I was like, damn, did she hurt herself for real? Because it happened so fast, but her knee bent. It was like a fucking corner of a square. Like the way she came down, it was like just bent bad, yo. And then she grabbed her knee automatically, like, and then the doc came through the ring and like he slid through the ring. It was like, yo, they had to throw up. I guess they threw up the X, and they panned the commercial. They panned the camera to Rhea. Rhea's face is like, oh shit, what happened? And then they panned the cameras up to the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then they went to commercial break. I also got this one right here when they moved her to the back. Hold on. Let me remove this one. Hold up. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me show you this real quick. I think the doctor was helping her to the back. And you can see the grimace on her face right there. Chaos, if you bear with me real quick, I think I'm gonna grab that picture real quick. I think I know another site that has it, and I'm just gonna share it with everybody because it is what it is. I hate to show people shit like this, but some people didn't see the injury, and they actually have it right here. So just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. And yeah, right here. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me pull it up right now. It didn't shit look. I mean, I'm just gonna let everybody know that this is some gross shit, and I'm not gonna. Hold on. There we go. So this is what her knee looked like when she came down. That's exactly what her knee looks like when she came. She twisted her knee so bad. You see how bent it is? That's crazy, yo. And I like I said, I don't want to show people injuries really, but some people say they didn't see it. They didn't know what happened. This is for the people who didn't see the match in full. And let me remove that one. And then I got another one from a different angle. It's really just messed up, but yeah. There you go right there. Like when she went to go for the missile drop kick, you see how bad her leg is bent right there? It's crazy. She tore her whole damn knee up. But anyway, man, enough about that. Just get well, Zoey Stark. It's a devastating injury, and just recover well. And I wish you all, best of recoveries and all that good stuff. Chaos says, "Oh damn, she's done." I don't know, man. And matter of fact, this is the second. I want to say this is the second injury she had on that knee, because she already wears a knee brace on that one too. So yeah, it's pointing in the opposite direction. That was just a freak accident, yo. Freak accident, yo. Freak accident, yo. And like I said, I don't wish injuries on nobody. And when you are in this sport, things can happen. It's a known fact that injuries does happen, and it was just a freak accident, yo. And like I said, just wish you all the best. But let's get back to the match, guys. Yeah, so after that, what I said, doctors rush in, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Rhea hits a fallaway slam to Kairi Sane. Rhea locks in the poison, the prism lock on Kairi Sane. And then Kairi got the best of Rhea for a little bit, put a little bit offense in. She dives off the rope. But Rhea, man, I don't know what's going on, Rhea Ripley, man, but she been looking a little stiff lately, yo. She hits Kairi Sane when Kairi Sane was trying to drop the insane elbow and caught her like right with her legs, caught her as she was diving down, caught her right under her arms with the damn foot. That was pretty brutal to me. She could have tore damn triceps doing that shit. I don't know, but Rhea looked pretty damn stiff. Then she also kicked Kairi when she was doing the crossbody, kicked her, did a drop kick and caught her midair. That should look stiff too, but I don't know what's going on with Rhea, man, but she looking wild out here now. Let me see. Rhea hits a headbutt. That's a brutal ass headbutt she does, and then catches Kairi and hits the riptide for the win, because they had basically had to what you call it? They had to do what's the shit when you had to throw something together last minute? Anyway, they had to do some last minute shit and then fix the match like that, because basically that injury from Zoey Stark messed up everything. So they basically had to just a la carte that shit, put stuff together, to finish that match. Improvise. That's what I'm looking for. The word improvise. Lord have mercy. Couldn't even think of the word. But yeah, they had to improvise that match, man. And God, that was a brutal match, man. That damn injury kind of messed me up a little bit. Elvis says, I feel sorry for her. She has had an injury on her knees before. Yeah, she did. Chaos says her crew has been released, so guess what happens next? Sorry about it. Yeah, I think I think what they're going to do with this injury, because this is her second injury on that knee, And not only that, but they're not using her really. They probably let her heal up a little bit, and then they probably let her go because I don't know, man. I don't even know how you recover off that. That shit looked brutal, yo. And when I'm talking about brutal, that's like your ligaments and your knees just like the way it's bent and turned. I don't think you come back from that. I mean, if you do, more power to you. But shit, I'm sitting down, yo. I'm gonna sit at home and I'm gonna go ahead and make pancakes all day because I ain't getting back in the ring. Just sit down and make waffles and pancakes all day in my kitchen. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but but anyway, man, like I said, recovery. Wish you well in your recovery, Zoey Stark. Let's move on. Here's a good segment. Judgment Day was backstage with Finn, and Finn introduces Roxanne Perez. And like I said, we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks on the show, saying how Finn looked like he's going to, do something with Roxanne Perez. So he introduced her to the Judgment Day, and I think Raquel and Raquel and maybe JD said Liv wouldn't like this, and then Roxanne gave Dom some chicken nuggets in a box, and he started smiling because I guess the way you win his heart is with chicken nuggets, and like a little ass child. And then Carlito, she gave him a bag of apples, and basically they was happy. Then Raquel, she caught the attitude, of course. That's, Liv is her girl. So she was like, we've been introduced to you. Now you can leave. And then Raquel says, Liv will hear about this. And then Finn says, I can't wait. So I'm thinking like they are going to do some type of split angle with the Judgment Day. Maybe it'd be two factions within the Judgment Day. I don't know. But I like the introduction of Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day. She looked like she fits the Judgment Day theme, Yeah, I can't wait to see what Liv says, man. I'm really interested in now. First, I was giving up on the Judgment Day completely, but this just sparked a whole new interest in me because I'm like, what will Liv say when she gets back? From doing her filming. I don't know. Chaos says Rhea shorts get smaller every week. I ain't mad about it. That is true, yo. It's at the point Rhea, like you're basically in your drawers now, basically. Nothing but cheeks everywhere. That's a lot of these damn women wrestlers now, man. Dom was looking hard at her as she walked away. Yeah, I did notice that he was kind of staring at her though. But yeah, man, I'm really interested in see what Roxanne Perez does with the group. I want to see what her and Finn do. Like, they're going to split. Are they going to form their own faction? Or are they going to kick Liv out the Judgment Day? Like, how is this going to go? So we'll see, man. But I'm really interested in that right there. Let's go to the next segment. Actually, it's not even the next segment. It's the last damn match, actually. Hold up. Boy, I'm doing this by myself tonight. Yeah, it's Jey Uso versus Bron Breakker. So basically, Jey Uso, Bron Breakker up next, and Bron Breakker. I can't believe I keep getting myself tongue-tied on that. Bron Breakker is he's playing the role of Solo Sikoa now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it feels like it's the same rinse and repeat story. Like, you had Roman, Solo, and then Paul Heyman. That's what it feels like to me a little bit. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's feeling like that a little bit. But Bron Breakker had a match with Jey Uso. Jey starts off with some strikes. Bron reverses and starts beating down Jey. Jey throws Bron Breakker outside of the ring and hits a tope suicida to take out Bron Breakker right before the commercial break. After the break, Bron Breakker hits that lariat that he does when he runs back and forth to the ropes like a damn speeding bullet, and hit Jey with that lariat. Then he continued to get the upper hand on Jey until Heyman was shown outside smiling, like he was doing something, like he was like a little creep or whatever. And Jey finally got the best of Bron for a little bit, and then he hit him with a running hip attack in the corner. And Jey Uso caught Bron Breakker. He was caught by Bron Breakker, and then he dived through the ropes, and he basically slammed him to the announce table and threw him into the steel steps. And then Bron Breakker hits a diving bulldog to Jey onto the announce table right before the second commercial break. And then after that commercial break, Jey hits him with a super kick and knocked down Bron Breakker. And then Bron Breakker goes to get a chair, and Paul Heyman grabs Jey's foot. Jey pursues Paul Heyman, and Seth Rollins comes from behind, hit Jey from behind. Sami Zayn comes out and basically confronts Rollins and Breakker right on the apron. And that's when CM Punk's music hits, so a loud ass pop. I mean, that was a pretty damn loud pop. And then they were singing the Cult of Personality song, and then they start brawling. They brawled into the crowd, and that's when Jey was in the ring, and then Logan Paul knocks out Jey with a knockout punch. Whew. So basically, that's what happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. And this match right here, it was a it was an okay match. A lot of interference angles, man. I just want to see Jey finish a match clean on an opponent, because I think this is the second match with that somebody interfered in. So I'm trying to see a clean victory from Jey on one of his opponents. You got to give him something, to go by, make his title run look legit a little bit. Let's not have any interference angles, but we'll see. Chaos says, obviously Dom is married, but all around these smoke shows, you think he's 100%? I don't know. They say the wrestling business is dangerous when you have a wife or husband. Man, that could be true, man. You're around women all the time. You're on the road 365 days. Yeah, I'll be hearing some stories, man. So I don't know. Man. I've been hearing some stories, since I was a child about wrestlers on the road, especially with the women. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's hard to tell, Chaos. But definitely, I think something be happening. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you be on the road with people who are your friends and nothing happens. Just to me. Yeah, man, like I said, this match is pretty good, but I like to see Jey win clean sometimes. I see that they're trying to establish Bron. Like I said, they're getting his feet wet in the main event scene. Paul Heyman, I don't know how this is going to work out, man. I like him better as the wise man for Roman. I don't. This whole Seth Rollins thing right now seems like it's starting to get a little bit played a little bit, in my opinion, already. To me, this is just to me. I know it's still fresh, and some people mind like, "Oh, give it a chance, Derek. Please give it a chance." But nah, I think this is pretty boring, if it would say. So yeah, man, this is Monday Night Raw in a nutshell, guys. And like I said, I do Coop had something to do tonight. Something came up, something real important came up. And Chaos says Jay's doing his thing, but he's not a world champion. Yeah, I mean, maybe mid card, maybe like Intercontinental champion. I can see him in that one. Man, I don't know, man. The way they play, the way they present them right now, I'm still gonna give them a little bit of a chance, but we'll see. We'll see if probably after Money in the Bank, if they still establishing him as like an underdog and he's already champion, I'm like, nah, let's go ahead and take the belt off him. But anyway. Logan James, I'm hoping Kairi Sane has a storyline on Raw. Yeah, I hope so too, man. They need the tag teams to go back to the Usos. Yeah, that's true too. They do need to have the tag teams. The Usos back in the tag division. Have the Usos with the Lucha Brothers. Have Usos with American Alpha. Damn, there's so many. The Usos need to get back to the tag team division, man, and start running that show again. Yeah, man. So, like I said, Coop had something to do. Something came up, and he had to take care of it. That's why I'm doing it solo tonight. I'm glad we got 7 in the building tonight. Any questions y'all want to ask me, man? Like, we want to do some questions right now. We got 7 looking at us right now. Let's get some questions, man. I answer something. Yeah, let me know. We need Brock back. Chaos, you really think we need Brock back? Oh man, Blanca. Who the hell's Blanca? Oh, Bianca calls Rhea at Money in the Bank. Oh, yeah, man. We've been saw that. We've been through that, Logan. We've been through that. What else you got? What else you got? Nope, nothing. Oh man, I thought y'all had something, man. I'll be tripping. All right, but yeah. I thank you guys for staying up with me. It's 11:31 East Coast time. You know what it is. Chaos, definitely, man. If Coop ever go down again, I'm gonna call you, man. We're gonna set something up where we get you on. You know what I'm saying? You can get on here with me. That'd be cool, man, to have a partner to talk to while I'm doing this. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, guys. Like, doing this is fun, and I love to do it. But sometimes, like, I'm still learning, and same for Coop too. So when it messes up the chemistry when one of us is not here, you know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to bounce off and then have the conversation like I usually do. But you know, it is what it is, man. We still doing this, man. We still having fun doing it. Yes, on 1,000 need Brock back, who has the same legitimacy. That's true. Absolutely. Now you make that makes sense, yo. That makes sense. That's when that music hits, you know it's showtime. But not only that, man, if Roman was full-time and stop bullshitting with these this part-time schedule, man. Like, I know he go through his stuff with his leukemia and the schedule that Vince gave him. He gotta, he's gonna uphold his contract. But damn, if Roman was on TV more often, this would be even better, And same for Brock too, man. I like to see Brock back. Let's do it, bro. Nothing but love. You got that damn right. Yeah, we can definitely do something, man. Something never happened, man. We'll do it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you up in your DMs, man. We might talk about something for Friday, man. Probably want to join us Friday, man. This is all good. Probably get you on here Friday. Yep. Let's see. He said, I'm down for whatever, homie. Just give me a heads up. Gotcha. Yeah, man. So look, this is gonna be a crazy week, man. It's gonna be a crazy week coming up. We got today we just did Raw live. Tomorrow we're gonna do NXT. Wednesday we're gonna do Dynamite and talk about that whole damn debacle of Collision, probably. Then Friday we got Friday Night SmackDown. We got Saturday Night's Main Event live. We got Friday Night SmackDown live. We got Sunday night we got what's that, Battleground live for NXT. Then Monday Night Raw we got Monday Night Raw live. So we're going live for this whole weekend. We're going live, so it's gonna be crazy, yo. So we're gonna be trying to get stuff out there to you guys, and it's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna start doing that's gonna be different and new now. Like, we're gonna try to get you some news during the day. I know it's kind of difficult because I work, Coop works, and yeah, definitely. Thomas said chaos. He put in the hundreds for chaos. Yeah, we just try to get you guys some more news, but it's kind of difficult for us because we work. But yeah, definitely after work, man, I'm gonna try to put some content out for you guys too as well. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Like I said, I hit this up by myself. I hope I did a good job tonight. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow for NXT. Now, it's a chance that we might go live for NXT tomorrow because Coop will be back. But it's all we'll let you guys know if we go live tomorrow night for the first time for NXT. But definitely, I appreciate you guys. Love you all. Peace.